Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peep from city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs the shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it better. We showing grace, next mega stretches. It only takes me about 4 quarters to make it 10, bitch. Dime bags will shake you a bitch if you cop an eighth or lesser. Pounds getting filleted, you wasting seconds. Yeah. Wasting seconds.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live. We are on Octane episode 110. This go-home show, my friends, before this Sunday's Bloodsport event. The penultimate special event of this season. Live, of course, from Chicago, Illinois. But before we get there, we've got an action-packed show to look forward to tonight, my friends, and getting things started. The final matchup, well, qualifying matchup, I should say, in the wild card tag team tournament we've seen going down over these last few weeks. The finals, a triple threat tornado tag team matchup on the next episode of Octane, awarding the winning team with a shot at the Octane Tag Team Championship. We've already seen the team of B-Man and JB Hayes qualify, as well as the team of Adam Valentine and Alaric, or specifically Alaric, with Adam Valentine tagging along. And now we'll see which final team going to join him. Leon Valente, former Anarchy champion, former protege of Chris Diamond. As you can see, he's still clearly holding a grudge against his former mentor with that that diamond with the big old X through it on the back of his jacket. But I'll tell you what, this could be a lethal team right here. The submission expertise of Leon Valente and the striking power of that man right there, Carlos Corvo, who we saw last week at Octane, guys, knock out Toyota Camry cold right in the middle of the ring. Toyota Camry, who was bigging up himself upon Carlos Corvo siding with CMV. Camry saying, look, there's only one real boxer here on Octane. You're looking at him. Well, Corvo begged to differ, and will show Toyota Camry and that Octane locker room who's got the real ham hock, baby, that stone fist, putting the former Octane Tag Team Champion on his ass. And these two take it on the tandem of newcomer, former football player, a man who made his debut last week here on Octane, guys, with a hell of a performance against Morgan. And look, to be pitted against someone like the Ogre, your very first matchup, the fact that this man right here held his own, man, pushed one half of the World Tag Team Champions to his limits. Adonis Worthy, I think, impressed a whole lot of people. Impressed me, certainly. A great man in the CMV universe. Definitely those backstage. Even coming up short, though, but looks to bounce back here. His second outing. And, well, obviously, it looks like we're going to have ourselves a guest. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear, as they say. Toyota Camry looks like he wants to nab himself a ringside seat for this matchup. I'm sure his jaw is still sore. But obviously, he's not taking that loss to Carlos Corvo lightly. Hopefully, he's not thinking about trying to get involved here in this matchup. But how about this team of Adonis Worthy? Obviously this massive powerhouse. And he's teaming up, guys, with Brandon Ace, the former Intercontinental Champion, who's going to bring the speed, the agility factor. This could also be a great team in the making right here. That's what I love about this kind of tournament. Wild card, these superstars brought together randomly, forming some incredible teams that otherwise we may have never seen. And obviously Brandon Ace wants to become champion before this season reaches its end. He had his third shot against Alaric a couple weeks ago and once again came up short. 3 for 3, could not become pure champion. So now perhaps shifting his focus to tag team gold. Again, the winning team here joins that triple threat tornado tag team matchup next episode of Octane. And the winning team there will get a shot at the Octane Tag Team Championship, guys. But of course, those titles are on the line right here tonight in our main event, as Top Guns are back in action and will be challenging the Regulators. Not the only tag team gold on the line here tonight, the Women's Tag Team Championship. Going to be up for grabs later on as Pax LaFaves, Alice Blake, and Sarah Miller defend against the Killjoy Club. Well, here we go. Time to jump into the action. Leon Valente and Carlos Corbo against Adonis Worthy and Brandon Ace. And, of course, our ringside guest, Toyota Camry. Well, I'm sure not going to take his eyes off of Carlos Corbo. Again, let's just hope he doesn't try to get involved here as the bell rings. And here we go. Valente going to square up with this massive man, Adonis Worthy, who instantly, with a little bit of a sort of butterfly suplex neck breaker situation going on there. I'm not sure, but a kick out by Valente, who again is a former Anarchy champion in his own right. Still kind of looking to break out on his own, though, ever since he parted ways, to put it lightly, with Chris Diamond. Running bulldog there by Valente. As now he drops it to his side head. Like, I think the strategy against a much larger opponent like Adonis Worthy is to try to take them off their feet, like Valente's doing right here. Tag now made. In comes Carlos Corbo. And again, all it takes is one strike. Oh, well, there's one between the legs. A little bit down south, I'd say. Hook to the jaw, though. Corbo going to get caught with that elbow to the side of the head. Again, guys, this Sunday, Bloodsport, our penultimate special event of the season. It will be Final Stand. And what really feels like a few short weeks that we end what has been an incredible season. The biggest question is, going into the brand new season, who's going to be in control? Will it be Tailcoat Val and her arsenal? Pat LaFave and his goon squad? Ellie Quinn and Shay Hawks and their Killjoy Club? Or Hayden, who seems to have recruited Blake Virtue to his side, we saw earlier this week on Shockwave, trying to fight, Hayden said, for CMV itself. Unlike all these other factions in this war. Tag made right there. In comes Leon Valente. Brandon Ace with one final shot there to Corbo. Oh, nice bow tie backbreaker. Shades of George King. And right into the pin at Valente. With a 2 count. Pretty close one there. Brandon Ace now looking to make a tag himself, but Valente says not so fast. We got some great action, though, to look forward to at Bloodsport this Sunday, my friends. Of course, the main event. Ellie Quinn defends the Undisputed World Championship against the sick and deranged Xander Slate. We also know, of course, Hunter Quinn will challenge Aaron Stone for the Global Championship. Celestia defends her Women's World Championship against Isabella Almas. And Celestia, the champ, in action right here tonight. Tsunami! Adonis Worthy off that super kick from Brandon Ace with a massive splash. But man, Carlos Corbo coming back into play. Oh my lord, but did he pay for it? Worthy slamming him down on the apron there. Leon Valente somehow not flat like a pancake. Lucky to be alive, I'd say, after taking that big splash. Working on that arm. Valente always searching to lock in one of those submissions of his. We've seen him use the Kimura. We've seen him use the triangle choke, rear naked choke before to win matches. So many ways Valente has to beat an opponent. What's he looking for right here, though? Oh, whatever he was going to try for, Worthy, he's seen it coming. And now this big man, former football player. Imagine him running full force on the football field. No thank you. Elbows to the gut by Valente now. Irish whip going to send him into the corner. Looks like a bit cautious. Carlos Corvo back up on the apron. Back to work on the arm here. Look at Valente to the top. That's some lucha tings from the former Anarchy champion. Very impressive. And a wise move, I think, makes the tag to Carlos Corvo. Worthy makes the tag to Brandon Ace. They go right after each other. Corvo the quicker. And hoist Ace up. Drops him face first on that top turnbuckle. Toyota Camera cringing at the sight. Remembering what Corvo did to him last week here on Octane. Hook of the leg here by Brandon Ace. Trying to put Corvo down before he has the chance to land one of those right hooks. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Patient. Former Intercontinental Champion Brandon Ace. Oh, and the 24-carat knee! But that gets blocked by Carlos Corvo. And now a big back suplex by the pro boxer. Right after the shoulder. Had Brandon Ace connected with that knee, guys. This match might be over. Look now, shoots the Raptors Corvo into the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Very close indeed. Wild card tournament here, guys. Winning team joins the triple threat tornado tag team matchup. Next episode of Octane. Teams of B-Man and JB Hayes. And Adam Valentine and Alaric. Adam Valentine later on tonight, one-on-one with Anthony Martin. Carlos Corvo trying to take a swipe here. Oh, and Toyota Camry. I had a feeling he wasn't just out here to observe, to watch this matchup. Gets involved now, distracting Carlos Corvo, and this is giving Adonis Worthy all the time he needs to try and recover. Oh, but Corvo now, oh boy, gonna take out his anger on Brandon Ace. And blows a kiss to Toyota Camry, the cheek of Carlos Corvo. And not done, DDT spikes Ace. Worthy's gotta get back into the ring here. Corvo's not finished still. These jabs and finishing strong. In comes Adonis Worthy eating some jabs. But Corvo may have expended himself on Brandon Ace. Worthy looking to make him pay here. Just tries to throw himself at Carlos Corvo, man. That would be like running straight into a freight train. Tries again, but seems like Carlos Corvo might just be too small, able to evade. In a case like that, where being a smaller opponent might actually benefit. And now the tag to Leon Valente. Mean bugging Brandon Ace. But stays focused on Adonis Worthy. What is this? Oh my God, the Diamond Cutter! Well, I'd say that's an obvious, well, not shout out, but a shot at Chris Diamond. Brandon Ace breaks up the pin, but also took out the referee. Adonis Worthy now. Massive elevated side slam. Valente felt that, man. He gets the hell out of there, but he's not running. Gets back into the ring. Carlos Corvo maybe try to get involved. Valente. Oh boy, going for that half Tarantula. Referee is still out after catching that stray elbow from Brandon Ace. Valente, big boot. Gonna knock Worthy down to the outside. Referee's back up. Looks like she's okay to continue here. Counter that, which gonna send Valente. Ooh, ribs first right into the side of the barricade. Worthy taking his time here. Obviously not wise, especially against someone as dangerous as Leon Valente. Those few elbows to the big old belly. But fires back this Worthy with some of his own here. And now, oh my God! Spirit Bomb on the floor, man. Leon Valente now eating some stiff forearms to the back of the head. Crazy brutality from Adonis Worthy as he throws Valente back into the ring. This one could be over, guys. Worthy in no rush, though. He should be to get into the ring and try to pin Valente here. But instead, wasting time. Now Valente has come to. Can he make the tag? Can he make the tag? No. So close. Oh, no. Not another one. That is quite a distance. Yeah, I was going to say, Adonis Worthy says, fuck that. Makes the tag instead to Brandon Ace. Valente feeling the effects of this matchup, obviously, at this point. As he tries to pick himself up here in the corner. Brandon Ace is on him, though, like peanut butter on jelly. Irish whip off the ropes he goes. Whoa, out of nowhere! Brandon Ace with that cutter from off the top and not letting Valente go anywhere fast. Shotgun blast right to the back of the head. And still not done, finishing strong with a springboard splash into the pin, but Carlos Corvo not going to let that be the end. But it might be for not. 24, no, blocked again, this time by Valente. And Valente now doing his best Chloe Marks impression here. The Hangman's DDT. Valente needs to make that tag into the pin. Maybe. 1, 2. 2.999. Valente and Ace both struggle to get to their feet here. What a way to kick off Octane episode 110. Banger tag team matchup here. Wild card tournament. Big forearm there from Brandon Ace. Ace is non-stopping. Tries for an Irish whip. Valente does not want to be put into that corner. A good reversal, but still caught with that elbow to the side of the head. Ooh, DDT. Looks like he might have psyched him out there. Valente again going to desperately throw his arm over the chest of Ace here. 1, 2. Still, though, does not get the job done. Valente needs to make a tag, brother. I think that would be the wisest decision right now. Oh, maybe he's finally looking to do just that. Oh, he's going after Ace's arm again. In his lucha bag. That arm breaker. Right there, man. Come on, make the tag. Here comes Carlos Corvo. Don't get distracted by Toyota Camry. Corvo maintains his focus. Big right hook. To right home to your mama about it. But Adonis Worthy breaking up the pin keeps this matchup going. Corvo's not happy about it. And right in front of Toyota Camry, delivering these stiff shots across the chest. And gonna drop like a sack of stone. Almost landing right on top of Toyota Camry. Now the tag gonna bring Leon Valente back in. As Brandon Ace still down at ringside, though. Referee up to a count of 6. Valente does not seem interested in going to collect. Just waiting patiently for Ace to get back into the ring. He finally does. Gonna mock him, and that was not a smart decision. Caught with a jumping cutter, but luckily close to the corner. Corvo breaks that up. 24-carat knee blocked again. Valente saving his jaw from potentially being shattered a second time in this match. Third time that knee has been reversed overall. Brandon Ace is very unlucky. Valente going to roll out onto the apron. Ace gets back to his feet. I think Worthy is still down on the outside. Oh no, he's back up on the apron. Big super kick. Troy Colt style. Makes the tag go to Corvo. Ace lets it happen. I think he wants a piece of the KO kid. German suplex. Corvo, no one-trick pony. He's got those ham hock hands for sure. But that's not all he has to offer. One dangerous SOB. Brandon Ace taking care of business all by himself here. Corvo, though, with a jawbreaker. That stopped Brandon Ace dead in his tracks. And now, Corvo with the pile driver. It's over. 1, 2. Unreal kick out, but Carlos Corvo is locked in. Looking for some more. No! Brandon Ace reverses. Counter the Irish whip, though, puts him in the corner. Up on the top, no, Ace shuts that down. And the tag to Adonis Worthy. Ace to the top. What is this? What the hell is this? Into a burning hammer. Are you kidding? 1, 2. That was insane. Even more crazy that Corvo kicked out of it. Worthy trying to run right at him. Corvo gives him a fist drop for his troubles. Loving both of these teams here, man. Great match. Looks like Valente's nose has been busted. He's stalking Worthy here, though. Gonna try to keep the big boy off his feet. Fujiwara armbar applied. The former Anarchy champion protege of Chris Diamond. Maybe looking to set up. Oh, there it is! Rear naked with the body scissors! Worthy is caught! Worthy is caught! Worthy is caught! And he has no choice but to tap out! Carlos Corvo and Leon Valente advance to the finals of the Wild Card Tournament. And Toyota Camry looking none too happy about it. He tried to cost Corvo this matchup, but to no avail. And so it will be Adam Valentine and Alaric, B-Man and JB Hayes, Carlos Corvo and Leon Valente. Next episode of Octane. And up next, my friends, we got ourselves a non-title matchup, and no doubt about it, this one's going to be fierce right here between Maggie Shaw and Christy Myers. It was a couple weeks ago on Shockwave, guys, that after Christy Myers had picked up a win against Ivy Page, great matchup between those two. Maggie Shaw rushed the ring. Myers, not even a chance to celebrate before Shaw bashed her upside the head and then used Myers' own Rising Star Championship to lay her out. Deadeye here, obviously setting her sights on becoming Rising Star Champion before this season meets its end. And with a win here, I'd say she'll all but guarantee herself a future championship match. Again, the title not on the line here. Christy Myers is in search of payback. We heard from Myers earlier this week. She's fired up. She's been waiting over a week to get her hands on Maggie Shaw. She's ready to go. Myers said, I had to scratch and claw to win this Rising Star Championship. Come back from injury, beat the legend Danielle Davis at Validation. Not about to let that championship slip through her fingers so soon. But tell Maggie Shaw, if you want to fight, you most certainly got one. And although the championship isn't on the line here, we still got 2 title matches to come tonight, my friends. In fact, up next after this, the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line as the Killjoy Club will challenge Alice Blake and Sarah Miller. And it's in our main event that the Octane Tag Team Championship will be on the line. The returning Top Guns challenge the Regulators, Emmett Jones and Aaron Stone. Before, of course, Aaron Stone defends his global championship this Sunday at Bloodsport against Hunter Quinn. Christy Myers looking to bite back at Maggie Shaw here tonight with some of that pink venom. Well, let's hope that Christy Myers, though, does not make the mistake of potentially underestimating the former Women's World Champion Maggie Shaw. Might be pound for pound one of the most dangerous women on this CMV roster. And for many different reasons. She's got the knockout power of her father. Runs in the family. She's also willing to do anything and everything, as we saw a couple weeks ago when she attacked Christy Myers. Willing to break the rules, willing to go cross that line. Christy Myers are going to put her away maybe nice and early here. Hook of the leg, but only a 1 count for the champion. Maggie Shaw quickly to her feet, guys, also to come here tonight. Both men demanded this matchup. Chris Diamond and Bob Luger going to be teaming together once again against Salvage and Bloody Justice, as the two of them want to prove who the weak link is. They lost that matchup in the wild card tournament a couple of weeks ago, blaming each other for the loss. And so they wanted this matchup here tonight to try and prove to the other who is the weakest link. I guess we'll find out maybe a little bit later on. I thought they worked pretty damn well together, all things considered, but trading blows right here. And the fact that Christy Myers can even stand toe-to-toe with Maggie Shaw and throw hands like this is impressive. Knife edge chop there. Blocks that right hand. Oh, but there it is for Maggie Shaw. Back and forth. But now there's the kicks. Christy Myers might genuinely give Alice Blake a run for her money, man. For that moniker, kick connoisseur. Big right hands to the Rising Star champion. Now it's going to pop up Maggie Shaw. Tries for another kick. Lutez press, though. Shaw puts her down, man. Big right hands from Deadeye, the former Women's World Champion. Oh, no, looking for that pile driver. Christy Myers, not interested, though. Saves her neck. Counters beautifully. Pink Venom! Strikes does Christy Myers. 1, 2, but kick out by Maggie Shaw. Only took one of those to dispatch Danielle Davis in validation. Maggie Shaw eats it and keeps on fighting here tonight. Now tying up the knees, smashes him into the canvas. Shaw might have kicked out, but Christy Myers is still firmly in control here. Another great kick combination by Myers. Maggie Shaw cannot take much more of this. Myers looking to strike again. Pink Venom a second time. And there's no way you kick out of 2 of them. Uno, dos. No trace. Wait a goddamn minute. Where's Topher? No trace off a second Pink Venom. But a Tanahashi clothesline by Myers. Maggie Shaw, she can't keep it up though. She's got to get back into the fight. Take the lead here. Christy Myers will not allow it. Big spinning back kick by the champion. Maggie Shaw rolls to the outside. Obviously Shaw of the arsenal. Much like the rest of Tailcoat Val's puppets, they've been running wild in recent weeks ever since Val's disappearance after validation. Big knee to the side of the head. I don't know what Maggie Shaw has to do at this point, man. Kicking out of the Pink Venom twice, but unable to mount a comeback against the champion. Like I said, Myers pissed off. She came out here looking for blood after that attack by Maggie Shaw a couple of weeks ago. Stomp to the face. Tries to lift her up. Dragon Screw, though. Lying in wait right there was Deadeye. He now drops a bomb. That forearm smash to the champion. Why not another one? Worked so well the first time. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Slowly tries to lift her up. Elbow to the gut, though. Christy Myers. A barrage of kicks to the gut that can crack a rib. And that final kick Might have been a KO. 1, 2, 3. Christy Myers victorious here tonight, and some payback against Maggie Shaw. The Rising Star champion. Wait a minute though. It doesn't look like she's finished with Maggie Shaw, guys. Christy Myers wants to send a message to any would-be challengers. Anyone who wants to try what Maggie Shaw did a couple weeks ago. She's got a ladder right to the face of Maggie Shaw. Christy Myers not to be played with. Christy Myers with a very clear message sent to not only Maggie Shaw, but any other would-be challenger in that locker room. If you're coming, you better come correct. And that's what the Killjoy Club is looking to do up next here, my friends. Our first of 2 championship matches here tonight. The Women's Tag Team Championship on the line as Killjoy Club, represented in this matchup by Amelia Jones and Stevie Gabriel. Taylor Wagner going to be in their corner. And the CM Universe been a buzz ever since this matchup was announced earlier this week. A great many feeling as though Killjoy Club has not earned this opportunity, but, well, obviously we've seen just how much power this alliance between Ellie Quinn and Shay Hoxton has at their disposal. We saw, of course, Morgan and Shay Hoxton defeat Justin Sane in a handicap match to become the World Tag Team Champions. I don't believe any of us have forgotten the travesty a couple weeks ago where the Regulators won the Octane Tag Team Championship. Now the Killjoy Club looking to round it out and hold all the Tag Team Championship gold here in CMV. Easier said than done, though, as the champs, they're coming with some backup of their own. Chloe Marks, who of course ousted from the Killjoy Club a few weeks back. She's been waging war against them in recent weeks. Suffered that loss in the hands of Stevie Gabriel and then was viciously beaten down by the entire club after the fact. But this past episode of Shockman, we saw with a little bit of help from Alice Blake, Chloe Marks knocked off Amelia Jones. And now Marks going to even the odds here tonight as she's in the corner of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Alice Blake and Sarah Miller, looking for their second defense. Ellie Quinn, who was supposed to be here tonight, guys, in support of her Killjoy Club, but after Ruby Cage was returned to her by Xander Slate earlier this week on Shockwave, Quinn did not show up here tonight. Neither did Ruby Cage. Unclear where they might be. Shay Hoxton evidently has been attempting to find out their location all night long. We do know that Zach Cage was found brutally beaten in the parking lot earlier today before the show started. Who could have been behind that? I might have some ideas, but I'll keep them to myself, at least for now. Might just be the fact that Ellie Quinn wants to focus on this Sunday Bloodsport, defending her undisputed championship against Xander Slate. And so here we go. It's Valentine's Day, and how great would it be for the lovers here and Amelia Jones and Stevie Gabriel to capture championship gold together. Taken The women's tag team titles is our referee here. Holding them up high for all to see. Taylor Wagner in the corner of the club. Chloe Marks backing up Pats LaFaves here. As we see Amelia Jones going to get things started against Alice Blake. And we'll see good friend of our women's tag team champions, Celestia, the women's world champion, in action later on tonight, ahead of her defense this Sunday against Isabella Almas. Amelia Jones, a former women's tag team champion in her own right, alongside Precious Pratt. And taking it to Blake early on in this one. Oh, gonna try to take a swipe at Sarah Miller here. Ill-advised. Miller was ready for it. Drops her on that top rope. Jones going to decide to go back to Blake, but too late. Blake with an elbow to the side of the head. Right back into the corner, guys, thus far. Since arriving here in CMV, winning the women's tag team titles. Taking them from the team of Ruby Rattel and Ellie Quinn. Blake and Miller undefeated in tag team action and on their own as well. Neither has been pinned or submitted. Will it happen here tonight as Sarah Miller gets tagged in? Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Killjoy Club looking for a clean sweep. Looking to hold all the Tag Team Championship gold here in CMV. Of course, it could be a very bad night. There's that ladder Christy Myers used in the last matchup to lay out Maggie Shaw. Taylor Wagner's got hands on it, but hope she doesn't actually plan on using it. The Killjoy Club disqualified. As I was saying, there could be a very bad night for the Killjoy Club, because remember, the regulators in our main event, guys, defend the Octane Tag Team Championship against the returning Top Guns. Instead of holding all the Tag Team Championship gold, they might be down to one after tonight if things don't go their way. And now the tag made to Stevie Gabriel, as Alice Blake looks to be having herself a little bit of a nap here in the corner. Oop, maybe suckered her in. Played possum there. And Miller gonna rip her down off the apron, smacking her jaw off the side of the ring there. Ain't gonna feel too good. And now the kick connoisseur goes to work. And there's a knee right across the jaw. And Alice Blake, of course, gonna slow things down a little bit. Very petty offense. Just trying to get under the skin of Stevie Gabriel. I'd say it might have worked. Oh, referee immediately noticed the exposed turnbuckle there that was taken apart by Taylor Wagner. The double tap from Alice Blake could be enough to retain, but the referee is still busy fixing that top turnbuckle, and that allows Amelia Jones the time to get into the ring and break up the pin. Might not matter though. Blake. Gorgeous back suplex. Might genuinely be the nicest back suplex I've ever seen. Taylor Wagner distracts Blake. The tag made. Here comes Amelia Jones. Over to the side of the head. Chloe, you're supposed to be out here to make sure that doesn't happen. And now Amelia X-Plex. We might have new champions. Amelia does not stop there, though. The upside down. A Valentine's Day to remember. What? Oh, Sarah Miller making the save there, not even giving her a one count. Jones is pissed. Wasted time there though, and Alice Blake's back to her feet quickly with the sweep into the pin. Almost got the win, 2 count there. Alice Blake might want to think about making a tag right about now. She can't be feeling too hot after eating that. Oh my God, Taylor Wagner again. Chloe, get over there! Supposed to be the neutralizing factor, not doing a very good job. Jones back up, looking for a kick of her own, but Alice Blake, the kick connoisseur. God damn, Amelia Jones on some spaghetti legs. DDT spikes her, but yeah, Blake is hurt. And Amelia goes for the pin. What? Can you imagine if that would have gotten the job done? I swear to God. Alice Blake is so gassed, though. Just gets thrown to the outside. And remember, Pats LaFaves do have the championship advantage here. Killjoy Club can only win the gold by pin or submission in the ring, not by count out or disqualification. So Amelia Jones going to want to get Blake back into the ring, I think. Not try to play around and risk it. Successfully does so, but in no rush to join her. This might give Alice Blake a chance. Yes, tag made. Here comes a fresh Sarah Miller. She can't really afford to do what we saw her do back at Validation. Kind of let Alice Blake pick up all the slack, put the team on her back. Blake is hurt right now. Might be up to Sarah Miller. As she drags Amelia Jones, or at least tries to drag her. Over to the ropes. Jones going to break free. Irish whip into the corner. Looks like a cautious approach, though. She nails Sarah Miller with a kick to the knee. This is the last place that Miller wants to be, man. Trapped here in the corner of the Killjoy Club. Great side kick by Jones, who hooks the leg. 1, 2. Again, Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Amelia, hits the whoa. Not the greatest time to do so. Sarah Miller looking for a tag. Amelia gonna stop her. Stomps the chest and a forearm smash, guys. Killjoy Club firmly in control. I don't know what the champs got to do, but they better do it quickly to turn things around here. Looking for the tag. Miller escapes. Taylor Wagner now taking off that top turnbuckle cover again. As snap suplex of the German variety from Sarah Miller. Gets only a 2 count. Tag made. Here comes Stevie Gabriel. Caught with a butterfly suplex, but not just one. A second. And finishing strong with a double underhook face buster. Taylor Wagner, understandably not liking what she's seeing right now. This comeback from Sarah Miller, hip attack. Gabriel says, get me out of here right about now. Golly, man, what a knee. I think Gabriel claps her hands saying it's over. But the overconfidence almost cost her. Miller nearly making the tag there. What the hell is Gabriel doing here? Sizing her up for a German suplex. As now Gabriel going to tag Amelia Jones back in. That top turnbuckle there still exposed. Sarah Miller avoiding that stop. Kick to the back of the knee. And now some stiff ones across the chest. We know where that final one goes. Right to the back of the head. And Taylor Wagner continues to be a factor throughout this matchup with the distractions. Chloe Marks just twiddling her thumbs over there. Tries to take a shot at Stevie Gabriel, who was ready for it though. Amelia get back to her feet, blocks that kick. Now a full Nelson turn to a reverse DDT. The Killjoy Club is on their shit here tonight, man. They are locked in, they are focused. With the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Kick to the gut though by Miller, who now an Irish whip into the corner. The referee's fixing that top turnbuckle again before it comes into play. Running Bulldog out of the corner there by Miller. Into the pin again. Referee's back is turned. Gabriel easily gets in to break that one up. Oh, Gabriel so fast. Rolls out of the way to avoid whatever Miller was hoping for there. Throws her into the corner, but Amelia Jones, the legal competitor for the Killjoy Club here, guys. Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. That's how the Killjoy Club has been dominating thus far. But Miller might be about to end that big plex from Miller. Will it be enough to retain? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it will. And still, the Women's Tag Team Champions, baby. Alice Blake and Sarah Miller do it again, remain undefeated. And still, the Women's Tag Team Champions. And the Killjoy Club's hopes of holding all their tag team championship gold here in CMV down the drain, but it might get worse for them, because in our main event, it's the Octane tag team titles on the line, guys. Top Guns return to challenge the Regulators. And up next, my fine feathered friends, we were introduced a couple weeks ago to a new group of disgruntled competitors here in CMV in our women's division. Jasmine Crossings, along with Precious Pratt and Hannah Bennett, has reformed No Morality. And all the CMV vets will remember some years ago on Ferocity and Unmatched, Jasmine Crossings running around wreaking havoc with a few other women as a part of No Morality. But after Crossings, along with Pratt and Bennett, feeling as though these last few months they've been screwed over, they've been cast aside, disrespected by the other competitors in this women's division, by management, they've banded together, and Crossings saying now they're going to take what they want and destroy anyone that gets in their way. And Amber Young was their first victim we saw a couple weeks ago. After Young had picked up a win against Crossings, we saw Bennett and Pratt rush the ring and help Crossings to beat the high holy hell out of our women's rite of passage champion. Young now wanting to come get some blood as Retribution taking on Precious Pratt one-on-one here tonight. And Young does not come alone. Of course, her tag team partner, Mira Iden, going to be watching her back, but they are still outnumbered here against No Morality. The women's rite of passage champion, who of course in possession of that championship, can cash it in for a shot at the Women's World Championship anytime she wants. Jasmine Crossings, though, has eyes to take it from her before she ever has the chance. I'll tell you what, man. 9 times out of 10, I would take Amira Iden against 100 other women. But against this new version of No Morality, I'd say the entire women's division had best watch their backs. This is Precious Pratt. Amber Young one-on-one here. Precious Pratt, who's had maybe the roughest couple of months of all, stabbed in the back by her former best friend, Amelia Jones, betrayed. Had that friendship bracelet stuffed down her throat. Unable to really put together any big wins. And of course, there's Hannah Bennett, who is the winner of that Gold Rush tournament, but never received her fair one-on-one Women's World Championship match. Instead got chucked into the Royal Rumble, along with 29 other women. And obviously Jasmine Crossings in that same Rumble made history, the most eliminations in a single Royal Rumble match of all time, 9. And instead of, as Crossings said, being properly rewarded for the Women's World Championship opportunity, she had to earn her way into the Women's Rite of Passage Championship ladder match. And obviously that didn't go her way. She made it to the final 2, but was beaten out by Young. The 3 women pissed off, man, with the way they've been treated. They've had enough. But things ain't been good for Precious Pratt right now. I don't know if making an enemy of Amber Young was the smartest thing to do. Amira Iden trying to lend a bit of help to her tag team partner, tossing that kendo stick, but the referee has seen it and is getting rid of it promptly. As Young delivers some vicious kicks to the face. Look at that, man. She wants to take off the head of Precious Pratt here. Amber Young can't really focus, man, and decide on when she wants to cash in with No Morality breathing down her neck. She wants to try to get them out of the way first. Send them a message that she's not the one. Precious Pratt, though, former women's tag team champion. Some kicks to the face here. Ooh, big forearm from the KO bombshell. And that Busaiku knee. What the hell? Precious Pratt, the lights in the arena went out. Jasmine Crossings must have a kill switch on hand or something. I don't know. Oh, but still doesn't save her. The double tap from the women's rite of passage champion. 2.999. Precious Pratt, as we've seen time and time again here in CMV. Oh, Mira Iden has, looks like ripped off that top turnbuckle cover. The lower right-hand side of the ring. Pratt's so tough. Her tenacity well proven at this point. She is done, though, being stepped on, looked over. Big shots there from Amber Young. Now an Irish whip going to send her off the ropes. Dropped down by the women's rite of passage champion. Big knee, man. And again, Amber Young saying, you shouldn't have come for me. If you were going to come for me, you should have finished the job. Great combination by the KO bombshell. But Pratt's very, oh man, spinning back fist knocked her right up against the ropes. Oh, eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Landed hard on the outside. Pratt, holy shit! Tosses herself over the top rope. Landed right on top of Amber Young. The dragon screw. Stomp to the back of the head. But a quick sweep of the leg there by Precious Pratt. Guys, still to come here tonight. Chris Diamond and Bob Luger back in tag team action as they look to prove who is the weak link. Gorgeous hump handle power slam by Precious Pratt, who now follows it up. Looks to with maybe that poison kiss goodnight, but instead Amber Young with the better end on the floor. And not done still. The KO bombshell. Roundhouse kick, man. Hammer fist to the head. Locks her in. The twister. And Precious Pratt taps. Were this a Falls Count Anywhere match, this one will be over. Count of 16. Pratt with a knee to the gut. And takes a bite out of her forehead. What the hell? Back suplex drops on her head. Both women down, though. This is going to be a double count out. Pratt and Amber Young taking each other out. Double count out ends this one. But is it truly over? They beat the hell out of each other. Precious Pratt and Amber Young throwing down for real there, but we still got a whole hell of a lot to look forward to right here tonight on Octane, episode 110, my friends. And coming up next, Anthony Martin looking for a little bit of revenge himself. It was last week here on Octane in the wild card tournament that we saw the team of Alaric and Silas Blackwell take on the tandem of Adam Valentine and Anthony Martin. And, well, Silas Blackwell left very early on. He bounced on Alaric, became a handicap match. We thought for sure Valentine and Martin would have it in the bag, but Valentine betrayed Martin during the match and allowed Alaric to pin the former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Alaric victorious and, well, naming Adam Valentine as his tag team partner for the Wild Card Finals next episode of Octane. that triple threat tornado tag team matchup. Anthony Martin, who was so excited to team with a CMV veteran like Adam Valentine all week long, talking about how he could not wait, and then to be stabbed in the back like that. But Valentine said, look, I struck a deal with Alaric to make sure I was going to make it to the finals of the wild card tournament. No hard feelings to Anthony Martin, it's just business, but I don't think Martin feels that way. And now the GOAT of CMV going to have to feel the wrath of A-Mart right here tonight. And again, it will be Alaric and Adam Valentine, B-Man and JB Hayes. And as we found out earlier tonight, Carlos Corvo and Leon Valente in the finals of the wild card tournament, next episode of Octane, for a shot at the Octane Tag Team Championship. Question being, going to be the Octane Tag Team Champions after tonight, our main event. Top Guns return to challenge the Regulators. Still to come, though, between now and then, we've got Chris Diamond and Bob Luger back in tag team action together, seeking to prove who's the weak link between them, as they'll take on Salvage and Bloody Justice. We've also got Gianna, guys. Yes, oh, what a great Valentine's Day indeed. The love of my life. Gianna in action, one-on-one with her now former tag team partner, Quinn Bell. The GOAT of CMV has always been a snake in the grass, in my opinion, throughout his CMV career. Always looking out for one man and one man only, himself. And that's just what he did last week. So here we go, Adam Valentine, Anthony Martin, and Martin comes out, man, ready to get down to it. He's been waiting all week to get hands on Adam Valentine here. He ain't waiting a second longer, man, like a bull being let loose from its pen right there. And if you put a goat up against a bull, I think we know who's going to win. Big clotheslines here from the former undisputed champion. Anthony Martin had a pretty great season. I think he himself would even admit the last couple of months have been rough. Ever since coming to Octane, he was looking for a fresh start. After losing the Intercontinental Championship at Ascendance 12. But he's failed to really get himself any big wins. And now with so little time left in this season, he wants to change that. Head into the new season on a high note. Beating the hell out of each other right now. Big right hands from A-Mart, but Valentine, oh, look at Martin. Say, that all you got? Tickled. I don't think you want to be playing about, though, with like Valentine crafty as they come. My goodness, man, he's going to throw hands all night long. Yeah! We got ourselves a hockey fight. My God. They are standing, they are banging. Valentine quicker here. Irish Whip going to throw Martin out onto the apron. Big right hand, but a forearm smash. Gets back into the ring, Chicago's own. I'm sure he would have loved to be a part of that Bloodsport card this Sunday. He's still going to be there, though. I'm sure he's going to be in attendance. Showing some love to the locals, his friends, his family. He'd love to head in to Chicago, Illinois with a win here tonight. Nice counter, that attempted cutter out of the corner. Martin to the outside, hoping for a chance to catch his breath. Valentine going to give it to him. I thought he was trying to set up maybe a suicide dive, but Valentine's like, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Over the top. Valentine, he had to really think about it. He's not who you would call the highest flyer. He had to really, he had to ponder, you know, weigh the pros and cons. And luckily for him, it paid off. Shinbreaker into the back suplex, though, from Martin. Try to get him back into the ring. Valentine to his feet. Martin's waiting for him. Trips him up. into the crossface. Adam Valentine trapped here in the middle of the ring, but able to get himself out with a knee to the back of the head. Great punch right between the eyes. Both men up now, but Anthony Martin's quick to drag Valentine into the corner. Busted him open. Slamming his face off that top turnbuckle, but Valentine comes back at him. Vintage pop-up cutter by the GOAT of CMV. And now into the pin. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. More like a 1.999 right there. Valentine hoping for a slapjack. Valentine so fast. Oh, that is a nasty looking cut though. Along the right side of his forehead. Blood just pouring down his face. Martin, no safe refuge on the apron there. Gets knocked down to the floor. Valentine, impatient. Oh, maybe should practice working on his patience a bit more. It's a virtue, you know. Pile driver on the floor, and now Martin's not done. Tells Valentine, go to hell. Knee to the face. Valentine is in La La Land. Martin knows he can take all the time he wants. Careful though not to potentially get himself counted out. To the top. The crescendo. Elbow to the heart. 1, 2. What? Are you kidding me? A pile driver, the go to hell, and an elbow from the top. Well, Martin says it ain't no thing. I got something else for you. But Valentine's still alive. And the slapjack. Vintage. 1, 2. What a matchup. Valentine is pissed. He can't believe it. Slapjack's his best shot. His punches to the side of the head, slamming Martin's face off the canvas. But Martin, avoids that dive to the outside, and Valentine gonna be feeling that in the morning. Gets back into the ring though. Lucky he didn't shatter his tailbone. Ooh, nice full Nelson turned into a reverse STO, and Adam Valentine laying in a pool of his own blood now. Pouring out of him like a leaky faucet at this point. Spine to the pine. Martin's firmly in the driver's seat right now. He is torturing Adam Valentine like a stuck pig. Adam Valentine's bleeding right now, and Martin loves it. Oh my God, look at rubbing his face into his own blood. That knee to the back of the head. The disrespect. You love to see it. Valentine gets himself an opening. Another pop-up cutter. Did Martin play around too much with the goat? And now he's going to pay for it. Slapjack again. 1, 2. But Anthony Martin's rage allows him to kick out. Won't give Valentine the satisfaction. Leg drop there by Valentine, not just one. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Off the ropes, he goes for a third leg drop. Oh my goodness, he's just handing him out like candy on Halloween here, brother. But misses that last one. Martin spun around with that hook to the jaw. Back suplex, drops him on the back of his head. Knows where he is though. Great ring awareness by the former undisputed champion. Oh my God! Valentine with a headbutt from the top to the outside. A little bit of a moron move, I'd say, considering how bad of a gash he has across his forehead right now to be using his own head as a weapon. Maybe not a high IQ decision, but I digress. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. Valentine, I don't even know if he's still conscious right now with the amount of blood he's lost, but that just shows the toughness of the veteran. Martin starting to light him up like the 4th of July right here. Oh my God. Head first into the steel post, guys, and Valentine says go night-night. I think this one's over, guys. Valentine going to be more than happy to collect the count-out win. Can Martin get back up? Count of 9. Wow! 1 second, less than a second to spare. Counters into a suplex to Zaymart. Valentine doesn't know what's coming. Anthony Martin. Gotta be looking for the go to sleep. But Valentine's fighting back. Shots to the gut by the GOAT. And a third. Slapjack. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Adam Valentine. But the night's gonna get even worse for Anthony Martin. The cherry on top. Not only the loss, but Alaric gonna dig the nail in deeper, laying Martin out cold with a shot upside the head with the pure championship. I don't think Anthony Martin's night could get any worse. Cleaning up the blood left behind by Adam Valentine. Give our ringside crew a moment before we get into our tertiary main event. Still to come here tonight, Octane at 110, guys. Gianna one-on-one with Quinn Bell. And of course, in our main event, the Octane Tag Team Championship going to be on the line when Top Guns return to action to challenge the Regulators. But first, this matchup requested by both Chris Diamond and Bob Luger, wanting to team up with each other again, but not for any good reasons. They want to prove who the weak link is between them. Remember, a couple weeks ago, as a part of the wild card tournament, Chris Diamond and Bob Luger were put together, but they ended up losing to the team of B-Man and JB Hayes. I personally thought they worked decently together, but, well, both pointing fingers, blaming the other for that loss, which prompted Luger to offer Chris Diamond the chance to team together again and find out definitively who between them, Diamond or Luger, is the weakest link. And so they're going to get their chance here against this very formidable duo of Salvage and Bloody Justice. This is the team, guys, that knocked off the former Octane Tag Team Champions, the Dramatic Dream Team, a couple of weeks ago, when they still held the gold. Very... I don't even know where to begin, really, this relationship between Salvage and Bloody Justice. I mean, two freaks let out of the mental asylum. Salvage in his riddles, though. Accepting an offer to travel to the Bloody Forest and convene with Bloody Justice. Put each other through trials and tribulations. And it looks like maybe they finally decided to trust one another. Again, got them that win against the Dramatic Dream Team, their last outing. But how will they fare tonight? Most people would probably say, well, against a team that's going to be dysfunctional. We already know beforehand, Chris Diamond and Bob Luger here, but I'd say Diamond and Luger might be very, very dangerous opponents for Bloody Justice and Salvage, because both Diamond and Luger feel like they have something to prove to the other. So they're going to be kicking it up into overdrive here. The Harbinger, the Riddler of CMV, Salvage, who waits and watches, but not watching anymore. Salvage said recently, now it's time to act. I, for one, am afraid of what exactly that could mean. And to think, this whole situation that we now find ourselves in between Chris Diamond and Bob Luger started months ago over some lost luggage and has devolved into what it is now. Two beating the hell out of each other, attacking each other. I get validation. They finally met one-on-one where Bob Luger was victorious, but Diamond said he doesn't remember that loss. It's a little bit fuzzy. He had gone out the night before, had some drinks with Andre Rogers. But now they claim the other. And it's the reason they lost their wild card tournament match a couple weeks ago. The weakest link. Is it Chris Diamond or is it Bob Luger? Look, Diamond's my boy, all right? I know for a fact. Any room Bob Luger finds himself in with Chris Diamond, all right, personally, he's the weak link. Diamond, any room he's in, he ain't the weak link. Okay, he's the general. He's the top of the food chain. Who else can compete in a match and commentate at the same time? Come on now. That's why he's the second greatest commentator in CMV. But that's taking nothing away from the work ethic titan, the cardio maniac, the absolute legend, Bob Luger. Luger says he's so beyond fed up with Chris Diamond, he wants nothing more than to move on. Luger says he wants to be world champion again before this season ends. Well, he doesn't have a lot of time. Of course, Diamond has very similar aspirations. But tonight it's about who is the weakest link. So here we go. Bloody Justice and Salvage taking on Chris Diamond and Bob Luger. Tag team action in our tertiary main event. Bloody Justice and Chris Diamond start things off with one another. Big throat thrust straight out the gate by Justice and another before making the tag to Salvage. Like Diamond even said to Bob Luger, you want to talk about who's the weaker link in this tag team? I'm a multi-time tag team champion, and every time I've held championship gold has been with a different partner. I'm the one continuous factor. Luger saying, that just tells me you've lost tag team championship gold multiple times as well. And just because you won with numerous partners, you're the weakest link most of the time. Luger in his own right, a former tag team champion with Xander Slate. Pin attempt there by Chris Diamond, a kick out by Salvage at 1. Oh, psyched him out. The cheek of the British Baller. He now makes the tag to Bob Luger. Salvage. Tag to Bloody Justice. Luger was the one pinned in that tag team match a couple weeks ago, but Luger says Diamond should have helped. Diamond just stood there on the apron and watched it happen. Bob Luger starting to unload here on Bloody Justice, a former tag team champion himself. Hunter Quinn, he held the Octane Tag Team Championship also before with his brother-in-law, Jared Leon. Punch to the gut. And now an Irish whip to send Diamond off the ropes. Big back body drop and right into the pin. But Luger comes to make the save. There you go. Trying to show Diamond how it's done. Bloody Justice, though, makes him pay for his interference. Gives him the snake eyes. Diamond all the while back to his feet. Using the time wisely, pulls Justice back into a high knee. Wants the tag to Salvage, though, stopped. Referee showing some leniency here, not counting out Bob Luger, who looks to be entirely out of it in the corner of the enemy team, no less. Drop kick to Salvage, certainly caught him off guard. Tries for a kick to Bloody Justice. Throws him down to the outside. Luger still down. That was a hell of a snake eyes. Diamond Driver! At ringside! And Bloody Justice could do with being dropped on his head a few more times. Maybe a little bit less insane. Back into the ring now. Salvage to his feet. Looks like Diamond wants to run him down. But stop that tag being made. Brilliantly done. See, great tag team strategy by the British Baller. Over an Irish whip into the corner. Slow, cautious approach by Bloody Justice, who delivers a kick to the knee. Diamond wants to get himself out of this corner here. Easier said than done. Gourd Buster by he who dwells in the bloody forest. Hammer and sickle. Finishing with that tough Enzu lariat to the back of the head and a forearm smash, saying, how do you do? This one has turned around drastically. Bloody Justice just punishing. Oh, might have knocked himself out with the headbutt. Almost put himself to sleep. Oh, nice forearm smash attempt there. Oh, but a cheap shot from Salvage. Come on now. Bloody Justice into the pin. He had to think about it for a second. 1, 2. That was super close. And the tag to Salvage, guys, coming up next to our co-main event. What Valentine's Day would be complete without an appearance by the Pop Princess? Gianna is here. One-on-one with Quinn Bell. Salvage thrown into the corner. Chris Diamond, I'd say at this point should try to make a tag, but obviously wants to prove that he doesn't need Bob Luger. Careful not to get himself disqualified potentially. Salvage though, playing possum, holding his arm like that. Reverse guillotine nonetheless. And Diamond gonna swallow that pride, makes the tag to Bob Luger. The absolute legend. Elbow to the inside of Salvage's knee, and there's one right across the chest. Maybe trying for another. Salvage though. Jawbreaker stuns him. Gives him that opening to send him into the corner. Thinking about running full steam ahead, but decides against it with someone as dangerous as Bob Luger. There's an elbow. Knee to the face. And Salvage has been busted open as Luger goes for a quick pin attempt, but a kick out by the Harbinger. Luger's starting to get a little bit frustrated here. I think he's got something in mind. Whoa, look at the power! Hoisted up Salvage for the Coney Island Cyclone. Not even able to get a one count though as Bloody Justice swoops in to make the save. Luger, arms wide, you know what he's calling for? That arm bar. Cross arm bar locked in. Salvage is caught and Salvage taps. Bob Luger may have been the one pinned a couple of weeks ago, but tonight, he's the one that wins the match. And look at this. They share a high five. Maybe, just maybe, these two have more in common than they thought. That wasn't the tertiary main event. This is our tertiary main event. Oh, wait a minute! Celestia, holy shit! Ambush from behind by Sleepy Joe. I had lost track of time. I completely forgot we had our Women's World Champion in action here tonight, but, well, maybe right about now, Celestia is hoping that she hadn't have been scheduled because Sleepy Joe coming out of nowhere, man. Threw Celestia head first into the side of those steel steps. Jesus Christ, that was absolutely disgusting looking. And it looks like Celestia might have too hurt her arm in that attack. Sleepy Joe, of course, of the Arsenal in an attempt to wear Celestia down before this Sunday Bloodsport where Celestia defends the Women's World Championship against Isabella Almas, who claims herself to be the uncrowned Women's World Champion, being the last to pin Hikiko before her untimely injury and refusing to compete in the championship match at Validation, where we saw Celestia victorious against Amelia Jones to become Women's World Champion. Almost attacking Celestia a couple weeks back, saying that she does not recognize Celestia's false reign as Women's World Champion. Well, we'll find out for certain this Sunday at Bloodsport who deserves to hold the Women's World Championship. Although, after that attack, guys, Celestia trying to fight through the pain here. But I don't know how you can take a shot like that head first into the steel steps and not be seriously hurt. And Sleepy Joe spread those legs for a stomp to the gut. This is our tertiary main event. Coming up next, Gianna. One-on-one with Quinn Bell. And of course, in our main event, Top Guns are back to challenge the regulators for the Octane Tag Team Championship. Big inverted scoop slam by Sleepy Joe. Look at some shots across the forehead. Sleepy Joe, who possesses that incredible knockout power. Elbow drop to the foot. That's a first. Wasn't very effective. Maybe that's why nobody's tried it before. Sleepy Joe, though. Ooh. Scooped her up into a reverse DDT. I like that. Sleepy Joe is proven in the past, not just here in CMV. She's a former world champion in other companies, and even here in CMV, though. Remember, she beat Beatrice Lotus when she was the women's world champion. Look at Celestia, though, with the power. And if she is hurt after that pre-match ambush, she's not showing it. The Moonchild trying for a knee drop there. Counter of the Irish Whip. Back into the ring. Sends Sleepy Joe. Celestia does not want to hinder the momentum she's been gaining ever since winning the Women's World Championship. Oh, wow! A back suplex turned into a sort of slam there by Sleepy Joe. Up in the corner. Oh, no. This is right where Joe wants Celestia. Vintage. That brainbuster. No, Celestia. Saving herself from a potential cracked skull right there. Sleepy Joe obviously looking for that brainbuster on the top turnbuckle, and now look at this! The Black Widow wrapping herself around Sleepy Joe like a vine. Unable, though, to secure the win. Big super kick. Puts Joe down. Will it be enough? 1, 2, kick out. Celestia, who saw her good friends Alice Blake and Sarah Miller earlier tonight, retain the Women's Tag Team Championship. It's her turn this Sunday, but right now takes care of business. Shotgun blast to the back of the head. Celestia, what? Sleepy Joe, how did she kick out of that? The fans on their feet here as Joe hosts her a chance to catch her breath. Oh no, Celestia went for it. Suicide dive gets sidestepped, and oh my God, that forearm smash. That could knock out an elephant. Right across the jaw. Celestia trying to come back with some kicks. Back and forth in between these two. Celestia now from behind eats an elbow to the side of the head. And slams Celestia. Face first off the apron. My God, man. Sleepy Joe dissecting the Women's World Champion. Celestia just trying to get back into the ring. Sleepy Joe says, here, let me help you. Counter, though, by the champ, who now goes to the top. Celestia with an elbow. Right to the back of Sleepy Joe. And now going to finish her off with a stomp. Count to 100. 1, 2, 3. Celestia. Despite that pre-match attack, guys, but oh no, now it's starting to show. Celestia may have won the match, but the damage may have been done, guys. Holding her left elbow. What kind of condition will Celestia be in this Sunday at Bloodsport when she defends the Women's World Championship against Isabella Almas? And coming up next, it's our co-main event, guys, as Quinn Bell is already in the ring and ready to get it on here against Gianna, but it looks like Celestia might not be the only one with a potential arm injury here tonight. The Pop Princess is injured, but it seems like she's found a replacement to take on Quinn Bell. That's Ivy Page. Oh, what happened to Gianna? We need an update on that stat. Forget about Celestia. Gianna must have gone to reach for a water or something. Strained a muscle in her arm. She can't compete in that condition. You always have to play it safe. I've said that since day one. And now Quinn Bell throwing an absolute curveball, was ready to take on Gianna here tonight. Instead, Ivy Page is who she's met with. All joking aside, though, hopefully Celestia is okay, and we'll get an update on her condition before this Sunday in Bloodsport, and, well, Gianna as well. Quinn Bell, though, going to shove Ivy Page back into the ring. It was past episode of Shockwave, guys, that Gianna, a couple weeks ago, rather, again, losing track of time here. We saw Gianna and Quinn Bell in tag team action against the Mosh Pit Maniacs, but halfway through the matchup, Gianna decided to take herself out of the equation, left Quinn Bell high and dry, who's been her tag team partner for 6 months at this point. It appears as though the sorority is no more, and Quinn Bell was obviously looking forward to getting her hands on Gianna here tonight, but the Pop Princess, whether that injury is legitimate or not, making sure that does not happen. But at least look at Gianna. What a nice woman, you know what I mean? Taking the time to find a replacement so that Quinn Bell could still have a match here tonight. I mean, what kindness. There's no bigger heart in CMV than that of Gianna's. Quinn Bell now, though, sliding German suplex, lays out Ivy Page. Defeated Danielle Davis in her debut a few weeks back. Her last outing, though, suffered a loss to Christy Myers, so wanting to get back to her winning ways here, eats that knee to the side of the head. Quinn Bell, bring Page to her feet, maybe botchplex time, and instead a spine buster! And into the pin, 1, 2! The Rebel Queen may have been able to kick out there. Oh, Ivy Page, little trickster, takes off that top turnbuckle cover, exposing the steel ring beneath. I guess a backup plan. Up handle, oh, drives her down. And now, hooking both legs, but a kick out. The former Vixens champion to roll herself into the corner, but Ivy Page playing games. Maybe not the best idea with a bona fide legend, future Hall of Famer, and Quinn Bell. European uppercut just about took her darn head off, though. And now going to follow up with some headbutts. Quinn Bell been preparing all week long to meet Gianna here tonight. Thoughts of payback against her former tag team partner. I don't know if I'd ever say that they were even friends. DDT, man! Quinn Bell with some life left. Spun out into a single knee gut buster. Quinn Bell, though, is not someone to be disrespected. Not someone to be treated in that manner. Oh no! Karma is real. And what goes around comes around, as we just saw right there. Ivy Page sends chest first into the exposed steel. The steel that she exposed a few minutes ago. And now Quinn Bell gonna knock Page down to the outside. Putting those long legs to use over the top plancha. And the fans on their feet here on Octane. But Ivy Page, oh wow. Ringing the bell. The Quinn bell, if you will. I'll be here all week. And now into the steel steps. Damn, Ivy Page just giving Quinn Bell a taste of everything at ringside. The Grand Tour. And a stop for the show. They're stopping her from going anywhere fast. And more headbutts, it looks like here, from Ivy Page. Quinn Bell seeing stars at this point. Up to a count of 7. As Page looks to try to maybe drag Quinn back towards the ring. Quinn, though, says, I don't need no help. Back into the ring. Wow. Spare few milliseconds. X-Plex. Quinn Bell still in this thing. As now, the one, the only, Botchplex. Ref, no. He was about to go fix that turnbuckle. Oh, kick out anyhow. 2.5 for Quinn Bell. Springboard moonsault straight out the textbook execution. And a Uranagi. Now the ref gonna go and put that covering back on. The top turnbuckle there. Death Valley Bomb. And playing Ivy Page's face like the Mongo. Hook of the leg. Will that do it? 1, 2. No, it will not. What a matchup this has turned out to be. Ivy Page really stepping up at the last minute. After Gianna's suspiciously timed injury. Another Botchplex, but Page says, one is enough for me, no thank you. Back suplex and now some vicious stomps to the chest. Ivy Page with a Yokosuka cutter into the pin. 1, 2. 2.999. Ivy Page beside herself, but not letting up. Another spine buster. And surely 1, 2. No, Quinn Bell refusing to die here tonight. Ivy Page on her like a monkey on a cupcake. Big old German out of the corner. Quinn Bell don't know where she is. That's that veteran instinct coming into play. Escapes the outside, sends Ivy Page right back into the ring. Page to her feet. Bell back into the ring, met with a clothesline. And now Page gonna drag Quinn Bell by arm, by leg, further away from the ropes. What the hell is she trying to look for here? Nothing good, and Quinn Bell knows it. Irish whip sends her off the ropes, goes low, elbow to the top of the head by Quinn Bell. Luthez pressed some right hands from the Rebel Queen. Rallies the CMV Universe here. Been a while since these fans have been on the side of Quinn Bell. Pounding around with Piana. Waiting for Page. Maybe not. Lacks that patience, does Quinn Bell. Botchplex, no! Another Death Valley Bomb! But again, got to make sure to get those slaps in. Insult to injury. And looking for a second Botchplex. Oh, no bridge. Good old-fashioned pin here, right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Ivy Page kicking out of a second Botchplex. How about the toughness of this young woman? Only her third match here in CMV. Standing toe-to-toe with one of the absolute greats. But again, see Quinn Bell knowing where she is at all times. Able to get herself out onto the apron. Oh, but that might have been just where Ivy Page wanted her, as a matter of fact. Oh, got it. Now Page taking off that top turnbuckle again. It didn't go so well for her last time. Maybe the second time will be the charm. Trying to lure her into the corner. kick to the gut by Paige. Oh, and it might be Poison Ivy time. Yes, once again. Quinn Bell surely can't have anything left to give. 1, 2, 3. Ivy Page victorious here. Talk about stepping up. Whether that injury to Gianna's arm is legitimate or not, Ivy Page, with little to no notice, coming out here having a banger with a legend like Quinn Bell. Whoa. What's going on with the lights in this arena tonight? Oh, okay. Ivy Page with a massive win over Quinn Bell here tonight. All right, my friends, it is time. Our main event here on Octane episode 110. Guns up, baby! They are back for the first time since Validation. Justice Stone and Jacob Wells return to in-ring action here in CMV tonight, looking to become tag team champions once again. It was at Validation that the men's Royal Rumble match winner Jacob Wells challenged Aaron Stone for the Global Championship with Justice Stone as the special guest referee. What a match it was, and Justice Stone remained true to his word. He called it down the middle, and in the end, Aaron Stone on that night was the better man, left still the Global Champion. But after a couple weeks off, the Top Guns are back. And Jacob Wells, I'm sure especially, looking to get his lick back from Aaron Stone here. And at the same time, add yet another tag team championship reign to their truly legendary resume. Former World Tag Team Champions here in CMV, longest reigning World Tag Team Champions of all time. This here for the Octane Tag Team Championship. And you might have noticed there that Top Guns are not coming out here tonight alone. Hunter Quinn appears to want to watch this one up close and personal. Obviously, guys, this Sunday at Bloodsport, Hunter Quinn challenges Aaron Stone for the Global Championship. But it's Stone's Octane Tag Team Championship up for grabs here tonight in our Octane main event, as he and Emmett Jones make their first defense since winning, quote unquote, winning the gold a few weeks back from the Dramatic Dream Team. Thanks to a little bit of help from Ellie Quinn, but well, the grand plan for the Killjoy Club to leave here tonight with all of the tag team gold and CMV in their possession was thwarted earlier when we saw Sarah Miller and Alice Blake retain the women's tag team championship against the club. Can they leave with still the Octane tag team championship in their possession? And will Aaron Stone walk into Bloodsport this Sunday still a double champ? The Top Guns, undoubtedly one of the greatest tag teams active in our industry today. Already going down in the history books here in CMV alone with their reign with the World Tag Team titles. Looking at the way that Jacob Wells is mean mugging Aaron Stone. He's been marinating these last few weeks since validation. And he's going to kick things off against Emmett Jones, our main event Octane Tag Team Championship, baby. Hunter Quinn at ringside, as he certainly hopes Aaron Stone suffers this L here tonight. Give Hunter Quinn some more momentum heading into this Sunday Bloodsport, where he challenges the protein-packed powerhouse for the Global Championship. Jacob Wells going to bring Emmett Jones into the corner early on, but a stiff elbow beside the head. Hammer fist from the men's Royal Rumble match winner, former Zero-G champion. Counter the Irish whip. Again, though, Emmett Jones, very crafty, as is the entirety of the Jones family. Maybe that's just something you learn growing up on a farm. I don't know. Maybe it's just something genetic in that Jones family. They are tough sons of bitches. Well, you see just how far they're willing to go to succeed here in CMV. Even Tobias Jones over on Shockwave, who has remained, largely opposite of his brother and sister, is starting to show some signs that he might be more like his siblings than we thought the last couple of weeks. Saw how he rejected that handshake offer from Jackson Drake. Maybe not the time to celebrate here. It's premature as he sends Jacob Wells into the corner. Scooped up on the top rope. Ooh, damn, hammer fist to the gut. And a headbutt, too. Well, the champion's in control early on, as definitely Emmett Jones has marked the target on the midsection of Jacob Wells. That has become the primary focus. And he tries to get him into the corner again. Reversal by Wells, and some elbows to the side of the head. Nothing Aaron Stone can do unless he wants to risk a disqualification. Which again, Top Guns, they need to win by pin or submission in the ring to leave here tonight with the Octane Tag Team Championship. Champion's advantage in full effect for the regulators. Aaron Stone watches himself, gets back out onto the apron. Emmett going to try to take advantage, but down to the Irish whip, sends him into the corner. Hunter Quinn thus far, observing only. As the tag is made, in comes Aaron Stone. Protein-packed powerhouse, but goes for justice! Oh, the little switch up there. Completely catching Justice Stone off guard. Aaron Stone has made it pretty clear at this point that Top Guns are dead to him. Even Justice Stone, who did call it down the middle of validation. The fact that Justice Stone didn't ditch Jacob Wells, condemn him, didn't sit right with Aaron Stone. What the fuck? Some trans-dimensional counter offense there by Jacob Wells. Off the ropes roll. Forearm right upside that thick head of Aaron Stone. Puts him down one. Only a one count, though. As Aaron Stone not feeling too hot after that, makes the wise decision to tag in Emmett Jones. And Jacob Wells is the one who needs to make a tag right now. 1, 2, kick out, damn. That was very close, this matchup being over. The regulators being still our Octane Tag Team Champions. Oh, and a choke slam backbreaker from the former Farmer. Big splash. Might not be a big man, but that's a big splash. And this, though, Wells gets out of the way, and vintage Wells! Discus. I suppose it is, in a way, discus, but a spinning tombstone pile driver. Not going to stop there. Tosses Emmett into the corner while he's dazed and confused. Gives him that same forearm. Boom! Right to the side of the head. Cracks that neck. Wells saying I can go all night long. Oh, he's going after Aaron Stone. Like I said, there's still a whole lot of animosity there. Not sure about the strategy here, though. Again, Top Guns, they have to pin or submit the regulators to leave here tonight with the Octane Tag Team Championship. Can't do it by countout or disqualification. God damn, Wells bashing Emmett's face in here with these fist drops. He's actually busting him open. Emmett Jones is bleeding. Aaron Stone's still completely out of it. As Wells going to toss Emmett back into the ring. But Jacob Wells just so fixated on the piss and vinegar he has towards Aaron Stone. Not focusing on getting the job done here. Wells get into the ring. Pin Emmett, man. Jacob Wells. Guys, we're up to count of 9 here. Jacob Wells like finally waking up. Hunter Quinn now trying to distract Emmett Jones. Aaron Stone getting his head set right to that steel ring post. Finally back into the ring. Backbreaker. And another. Why not a third to complete that trifecta? Jacob Wells gonna finally tag in Justice Stone. Yes, at last. Maybe Wells can now try to relax a little bit. Calm himself down. Have a chat with Hunter Quinn. Emmett Jones with that cliffhanger DDT of his. Desperately trying to retain here, but the pin gets broken up by Jacob Wells. Aaron Stone back up on the apron after the shellacking he took. Hands Jacob Wells at ringside. Emmett Jones needs to make a tag. The thing is, I don't know if Aaron Stone is in much better condition than him at this point. Irish Whip, though, gets reversed. Emmett going to make that tag to Aaron Stone. Justice hanging on. Gives him the guillotine. Dropped hard to the outside. Goes for Jacob Wells. Big right hook for the champion and another. Why not a third? Sends him down to the outside. Justice Stone gets back into the ring, met with a Irish whip into the corner and up on the top. Aaron Stone. What the hell? The Tower of London. 2 retain. 1, 2. No tres, though. Aaron Stone, oh no, looking for the cloverleaf, the Texas cloverleaf, but Justice Stone knew it was coming, takes out Stone, and now a back suplex to Emmett Jones. Emmett Jones not going to be a factor at least for the next couple of minutes. As Justice hovers over Aaron. Counter the Irish whip. Oh, and now it's Justice Stone who gets his head rammed to that steel ring post. Kick to the gut. Thrown down onto the floor. Emmett Jones just entirely out of it. On Dream Street. Double move stop with a kick to the chest. The vintage Borton combo completed successfully. Now going to line up a knee drop. Jones back up on the apron. Justice Stone got to get Aaron back into the ring to try to pin him. Vintage final cut. Both men down though. Going for the pin, but this isn't false count anywhere. Maybe that Tower of London did more damage than we thought to Justice Stone. He thinks this is false count anywhere. If it were, we'd have new champions. Justice gets back into the ring. He's got to break the count, though. If this ends by countout, they win the match, but not the titles. Aaron Stone, he should have just stayed outside the ring. Live to fight another day, but... Oh, now Hunter Quinn! Hunter Quinn! At last! Making his presence felt in this match. Distracting the global champion. Tries to take advantage, just Justice. But the protein-packed powerhouse Not gonna let it happen. Elbows to the gut by Justice Stone. Irish Whip tries to put him in the corner, reverse though. Clotheslines trying to take Justice's goddamn head off here. Jacob Wells tagged in. Aaron waiting for him. Elbows, elbows, elbows. The men's Royal Rumble match winner gets himself free. Gonna take his shot. Shot down though. Big clothesline. And now the tag to Emmett Jones. Still bleeding from that cut. Wrong side. Upper forehead, but quick pin here. Only get a 2 count. Hunter Quinn trying to rile up these fans. They're on their feet. And behind Top Guns here, Emmett is hurt. He's going to tag Aaron Stone back in. Stone might have to take care of the business himself. Oh no! Jacob Wells ready for him! Fairy tale ending, Hunter Quinn style! Oh, we might have had new champions right there. But a kick out, and now the tag to Justice Stone. Can he perhaps finish off the global champion here? With a big knee to the side of the head. Targets the knee. Taking him apart, tags Wells right back in. Aaron Stone knows he's in bad shape here, trying to look for refuge in the corner. Jacob Wells! Tombstone pile driver! But he doesn't stop there, tells Justice. Finish him! And Justice Stone looks to do just that! Kiss the canvas! 1, 2, what? Aaron Stone somehow stays alive, another clothesline. And right there to make the tag to Emmett Jones. Tanahashi clothesline. Irish Whip to send Jones into the corner of Top Guns. Punch to the gut, and the tag now to Jacob Wells. As Top Guns do what they do best. Super kick into the package pile driver. Hooks the leg, new champs, but Aaron Stone breaks up the pin before even a 1 count. Jacob Wells though says, fuck you! And the fairy tale ending! Uno, dos, no tres? No tres? Gotta be joking, man! Jacob Wells not having it. Emmett Jones counter the Irish Whip, big right hook to take a shot at Justice before making a beeline for his corner. Tags in Aaron Stone. The rough pup Emmett Jones, man. Tag to Justice though. And out. Justice Stone with a rolling fireman's carry. Sends a 450 splash from Jacob Wells and a moonsault from Justice. What a combination. Aaron Stone says, get me out of here, please. But Justice not let him get far. Counter the Irish Whip, throws him into the corner. Some more of those clotheslines that would take the head off of any normal man. Hooks the leg, desperate attempt to retain the Octane Tag Team Championship almost, but somehow no cigar. And Aaron Stone, he just wants him a piece of Jacob Wells. Maybe the wrong time to try to take it though. Short arm clothesline. And the tag now to Emmett. Justice Stone back into the ring. Emmett gonna try for an Irish Whip though, gets countered. Off the ropes he goes. Ooh, bumping into each other. Neither one ready. Nice evasion there though by Justice. And now full Nelson. Ooh, slam. Took him down hard. But Justice Stone is gassed. There is nothing left in the tank. Gonna help him back up to his feet. Suplex right there. Justice Stone who goes for a quick pin. We could have new Octane Tag Team Champions right here. Emmett Jones kicks out, but Justice Stone on him like white out rice. Oh, knocks Jacob Wells off the apron for a Handman's neckbreaker. He tries to act quickly. This Emmett Jones here as quick as he can. But his quickness might not be good enough. Pulled into a crazy clothesline. Look at that. Strikes a pose, loves it. But the tag now made to Aaron Stone, who from behind just going to chuck Justice overhead. Brings him to his feet. Now another clothesline. And the Texas Cloverleaf, I think, is what Aaron Stone is trying to go for here. Whoa, what a clothesline! Aaron Stone. Irish whip, nope, reversed. What a main event for the Octane Tag Team Championship. Aaron Stone going to tag in Emmett Jones. So many close calls on both sides. Big knee to bring him down out of the corner there, making sure to get in a shot at Jacob Wells. Off the ropes, going to try for that big old splash again. Once more, though, comes up short. And it's time to kiss the canvas for Emmett Jones. But Aaron Stone at the count of one, elbow to the back of Justice's head. Stops the pin from happening. Superman punch from Emmett. Where did that come from? 1, 2. Everybody just taking their biggest, best shots here. None of it so far has been enough, though. Aaron Stone oh my God. What a boot. And whatever Justice Stone might have left, it's about to go out the window, but counters. Aaron Stone looking for a special delivery. Belly to belly overhead instead. The former friends, former tag team partners. Justice trying to put Stone in the corner. Reverse the Irish whip though, now got him up top. Another Tower of London, and right in front of Jacob Wells. No, reverses. Reverses another spear. Out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. How did Justice Stone just kick out? That spear just split him damn near in half. Tag to Emmett Jones. Can he finish Justice off? He tries to. Big forearm. And another but caught. The butterfly pile driver. Count to 100. 1, 2, 3, and still the Octane Tag Team Champions. What a match. But the regulators still run this joint. Emmett Jones and Aaron Stone battling back Top Guns here tonight in our main event. And maybe one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a while. So not the worst night overall for the Killjoy Club, but the weekend's not over, Aaron Stone, as Hunter Quinn watches on from ringside this Sunday at Bloodsport. It's Quinn, it's Stone for the Global Championship.